Jackson. Yes, sir. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push-up position. First of the 10 push-ups. Begin. 1, serve, 2, serve, 3, serve, 4, serve, 5, serve, 6, serve, 7, serve, 8, serve, 9, serve, 10, serve. Just kneeling. It's testing week. It's testing day. It's the last Kung Fu class of the rotation. I don't know what the Friday class is counted as. This is all. It's not really Kung Fu or Tai Chi. It's just considered the Friday class. Although we may be having it tomorrow. It's graduation day.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Last class of the rotation. All right, second set. Begin. 1, serve, 2, serve, 3, serve, 4, serve, 5, serve, 6, serve, 7, serve, 8, serve, 9, serve, 10, serve. Kneeling. So promised last time, we're not going to test today. There's no test. And one thing that will happen is, my class, I can basically do whatever I want as long as I teach curriculum. We've made it all the way through the curriculum. So today we're going to learn some back leg kicks. Kicks using the back leg. So pretty much all the kicks we've been doing have been defensive. Aside from the Bruce Lee Sidekick, that's an offensive kick. We'll go over some more offensive kicks today instead of our normal punches and kicks. All right, last set. Begin. 1, serve, 2, serve, 3, serve, 4, serve, 5, serve, 6, serve, 7, serve, 8, serve, 9, serve, 10, serve. On your back. First to the 25.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rest.
Yes, sir.
Second set.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir, 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir. Rest. Sir. Last set.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir, 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir. Sit up.
Sir.
Feet straight out in front. Reach up. Bend forward, touch your toes. 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir. Bend one leg in.
Sir.
Reach up. Bend forward, touch your toes.
Sir.
1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir. Switch legs.
Sir.
Reach up. Bend forward, touch your toes. 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir. Bottoms of the feet together. Push the knees down, back straight, head held high. Bend forward, touch your nose to your toes, or as low as you can go. 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir. Sit up. Feet wide apart. Hands up. 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir. Reach to one side. Reach to the other side.
Yes, sir.
Reach to both sides. Widen your stretch if you can. Touch your head to the floor as low as it'll go. 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir. Lift up, turn to your right side. 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir. Switch sides. 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir. Back to center. I'm going to push up 1, 2, 3, sir. Right, sir. Walk it back. Hands up. 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir. Feet straight up. Reach up. Bend forward, just toes. 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir. We're going to go onto our backs. And we're going to reach up. And back down. Hug your knees. We're going to rock backwards, forwards. Take it up. All right, twist it up. Okay. We learned to kick last time. Was the ground kick. Ground kick. Just to do some of the things we talked about with it. For your knee points, that's what you're gonna hit. Foot's a little loose, but you never want to hit with your toes, okay? We're gonna with the top of that foot. We're gonna run through the exercise one more time. Please, nobody fall over, please. Definitely had students fall on this exercise. Okay. I'm going to start there. What we're going to do is we're going to start by lifting that leg and grabbing the top of our foot. Okay? We're going to pressure that foot into the hand. We're just going to let go. And it's going to come out. You can try this on your own. You can do it on both sides. What I'm talking about, speak about how there's some cases require a lot of balance. Yeah. So this is the one, so kind of like I was saying before with our sidekick, wherever you pump your butt, that's where the kick's going to go. This one, wherever your knee is pointing at the ground, that's where your kick's going to wind up going. Okay. This is the one that a lot of people like to use to hit people in the head. So it's a head kick. We did this last time. How high did everybody get? Not very high, did we? Yeah. We're going to practice a few of these, and then we'll talk about how you hit people in the head with this. Stance?
Yes, sir.
Stand tall?
Yes, sir.
Ready, stance. All right. Front leg round kick. All right. First thing we have to do is we're going to take that left foot, we're going to turn it, facing the back of the room. We're going to shift all of our weight onto that foot. We're going to lift that knee. You can grab the foot if you want. You don't have to. We're going to kick, bring it in, sit it down, face forward. All right, here we go. We're going to do all that in one motion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, close. Close that other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, close. Together. Secret kicking people in the head with this one. Anybody know?
Leaning back.
This is leaning back. This is going to be this is a mental block that everybody has, and that is the way you get this higher, you have to lean more. Kicking here, low, and lean almost all the way over for it to get pretty high. Okay. So show how you turn those hips more. Okay. And you'll definitely get higher. Okay. I know it feels counterintuitive. So I think I'm going to kick somebody in front of me. I don't want to face in front of me, but the more you turn, the easier it's going to be for that hip joint to actually engage. Okay? Dismount.
So we can't grab someone's leg in sparring, but if they went for like a high kick like that, could you just like block them hard enough when they fall over?
You definitely can. Don't kick that slow. So if I was sparring with you, put your hands up just to make sure that I don't hit you in the face. But if I was there to spar with you, the kick would be about that fast. Okay? It's scary, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, when you're sparring, that's what you have to put up with. And I was this far away from your head. When we spar, we're gonna be a lot closer. A lot of times what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to touch your face as best we can without actually hurting you. That's what we're up to. And that is crazy scary. Ooh, there. I don't know how many students I've accidentally. Fellow students. I don't know how many fellow students I've actually gotten in the head with this, but it's a good one. You know, if you can get them nice and light, it's good. If you hit them hard, that's bad. Please don't do that if you don't have control over your front kicks, your side kicks, or anything like that. Do not kick anybody in the head, please. Hey! It's our round kick. Any more questions on that? Okay. Let's see. How would we do these in ascending difficulty? Easiest to hardest. Okay. We're going to start with our back leg front kick. Back leg front kick works similar to our front leg front kick, where this is a defensive move. We're retreating away from our opponent to kick to an offensive move. That back leg is going to come forward, and we're going to kick. Yeah. And so, ideally, when we're doing it like for practice, you're going to have a little bit of a pause, because if it's somebody that's coming in, you're hurting them. If it's actually for self-defense and it's like you just want to make that point when you get straight in, it's just going to be a quick pop. It's going to come right in. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just have it reset backwards. Because ideally, when you do this, if it's a part of a sparring combination, is we would kick forward, land forward, because we'd be going into a forward motion set of combos. Okay? All right. Let's do this. Stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Ready, stand. Back leg, front kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Say all this. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Say buzz. You got it. Any questions on that one? None? So this one's good because let's say I start here, my opponent's on that line. That's about as far as I can get. But the back leg front kick, my opponent's on the line. I can kick right through them. Okay.
Sir.
The back leg front kick is, that's why it's an offensive. They give this more reach. Okay. So the next one would be our Bruce Lee Sidekick. So we've done the Bruce Lee Sidekick as kind of a drill, but now we're going to do it as an offensive kick. All right. So if we started with our ready stance, how are we going to do this? Normally we would step behind. So we're facing forward. We're going to step behind. We're going to lift that right knee. We're going to kick. We're going to come right back and we're going to reset. Okay. So now we're going to do it all as a single move. It's going to be pretty quick. It's just reset. Kick. And you're going to reset. Yeah. This is one of those ones where you want to try to see how fast you can go down. Right, yeah. And when we're done, we're gonna do the reset. This would be just like our back leg front kick where, we might come into another kick directly after it. But we're just gonna, once we're done with this kick, we're gonna reset back where we were. Stand.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Ready, stand. All right. Bruce Lee, front leg side kick. 1,
Hey.
2,
Hey.
3,
Hey.
4,
Hey.
5,
Hey.
6,
Hey.
7,
Hey.
8,
Hey.
9,
Hey.
10.
Hey.
Say plus. Maybe the other side. You're gonna step behind with that right foot. Set it down. We're gonna kick with the left foot. And then we're gonna reset.
Sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep getting it. Woo. Any questions or comments?
Setting back, basically.
Setting back?
Well, going back to stance after that.
Okay.
I feel myself going forward every time.
Yes, that's gonna happen. Right foot's on the dock. Here. Step, kick. So the kind of the idea is, the other way that we can do this is to do what we refer to as a ball change. And that is where my right foot is, that's where my left foot is. So, right foot like that. But what you want to do, you want to make sure that whenever you're done with the kick, that right foot goes right back where it was. Okay. That'll keep you from drifting forward. And all when we're in class, it happens a lot. A lot of our techniques, you're just going to wind up drifting forward. Okay. Does that help?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Whew. Good. Trying to think. Okay. Back leg ground kick. Okay, this one's going to require us to, we're going to learn something new today. We're going to learn the micro hop. So the micro hop, one of the things that we normally do, so when we're resetting our foot, we're moving our toes, we're moving our heels, whatever that is. Predominantly, our weight's not on that leg. So when we're setting up for our side kick, we're setting up for our round kick, no weight on that foot, we're shifting our weight over, we're doing the kick, and then we're resetting. For the back leg round kick, your weight is already on the foot that you want to pivot. So what we're going to do is you're going to lift that heel. When you lift that heel, our whole body's going to come up just a little bit. See how? And we're not going to do the kick just yet. What we're going to do is we're just going to take that left foot and we're going to put it in front of us. And when we do that, we're going to make sure that all of our weight stays on that right foot. So it's just going to be a bit of we're going to lift that heel and then pivot and just set that foot down. Okay. Good. Our micro. We're going to pivot on that foot. Pivot on that foot. If you want, you could try to see how easy this is to do. You put all your weight on that foot and then try to pivot with all your weight on that foot. Okay, so it's not quite as easy as it. So the micro hop doesn't mean that you're coming completely off the ground, but most of your weight is off the ground. If you have those brand new shoes, this is a lot harder. Okay. Okay. So this kick's about to get a little bit more difficult. What we're going to do now that we have the micro hop, is that the first thing we're going to do when we do our turn is that knee is going to come up. Okay, so we're going to pivot and have that knee come up. Just like that. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to pivot and that knee come up, do the kick, and then the foot has to come right back. Yeah, comes right back to your butt. If you want to know how extreme it has to come back in the butt, imagine yourself kicking yourself in the butt with your heel, okay? So whenever it comes up, you come all the way back in the other feet. Yeah. So what that does is that brings that foot back really fast. You don't want that foot to be out for very long. As Willow pointed out, people will try to grab your foot.
Right.
They absolutely will, okay? Especially if it's up here. And I'll let you know right now, you never want to have your foot about face high, have somebody grab it. Because usually when we're doing our kicks, it's for a very short period of time. We're usually not stretched for that long. Once somebody grabs it, everything starts to tighten. A lot of times what's going to happen is people will try to push up on that leg. All right, so we want this kick to be fast. We want it to come back faster than it went out. All right?
Sir.
Okay. Back, leg, round kick. Hitch stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Ready, stand. Okay. Back, leg, round. One. Fight. Yeah. If you can't pivot back, it's okay to set the foot down and step back. All right. 2. Fight. 3. Fight. 4. Fight. 5. Fight. 6. Fight. 7. Fight. 8. Fight. 9. Fight. 10. Fight. Good. Take less.
Us.
Side. 1. Fight. 2. Fight. 3. Fight. 4. Fight. 5. Fight. 6. Fight. 7. Fight. 8. Fight. 9. Fight. 10. Fight. Us.
Us.
Together.
That's clear.
Any questions or comments on that one?
Is there
Yes, sir.
X in that one?
Yes, sir.
Hitting the target
Yes.
and then doing it in the air
Completely
is
different.
way different in the air.
It's very different because when you're hitting something, one of the nice things is that you're relying on that object to stop you.
Exactly.
And this is something that we're going to talk about more in the advanced classes, and that is a lot of our defensive moves rely on somebody expecting to get stopped by your face. So like they're coming in for a punch, they're putting all their weight into it, they're expecting to actually get stopped by either your face or your body or something like that. And so a lot of times people overcommit, and if you get out of the way, you can use that momentum against them. This is another case of that. If you get out of the way of that kick, what's going to wind up happening is if there's nothing to hit, you're going to wind up just turning. All right? Yes, ma'am.
It's an advanced move, but a good move for if someone had their back behind you. I just love this.
Yes, yes. That's we learn a lot of applications. And that is our, which one? Butterfly? Butterfly ball.
Yeah, that's a whole move, right? The whole move is, I don't know.
It's more to it. Okay, so that brings us to a good point of the event. We're going to wind up spinning. And so that's our next move, is our back reverse sidekick. Yeah, this one's a fun one. Let's, okay, we're just going to start this one. We're going to do this the easy way. We're going to reset that front foot. Front foot, that front toe, look here. Our front toe is going to point to that ring. Boom. Like this. Yep, just like that. The harder you can turn it, the better. Because what's going to happen is when you lift that left foot, your body's going to want to unwind. And as your body's starting to unwind, you look over that left shoulder. We're going to lift that left knee. We're going to push out straight to the front of the room. Back reverse side. All right. And then stand.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes,
sir.
Ready, stand. Okay. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna reset that right foot. So the heel's pointing forward, the toes pointing back. We're gonna lift that left foot, lift that left knee. We're gonna look over the left shoulder. We're gonna push out with the heel straight to the front of the room. Let's set it down. We're gonna set that left foot back. All right. 1, fight. 2, fight. 3, fight. 4, fight. It's okay. 5, fight. 6, fight. 7, fight. 8, fight. 9, fight. And 10, fight. Say puss. All right. You're gonna feel weird now. We're facing, no, say less. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that left foot, we're gonna turn that left toe all the way to the back of the door, front of the room, heels pointing to the back of the room. We're gonna lift that right knee, we're gonna look over the right shoulder, push out with the heel, set down, and step back. Right. Yeah, there we go. It's easy to get confused when you're looking at people in the mirror. All right. 1, fight. 2, fight. 3, fight. 4, fight. 5, fight. 6, fight. 7, fight. 8, fight. 9, fight. And 10, fight. Feet together. Stay close. All right.
I got dizzy.
Yeah, it's easy to get dizzy.
After like 5, I got dizzy and I was doing horrible.
That's why you need to make sure that you're always, every time you start this, you don't very slowly turn around to your opponent. That it's once you start that turn, it's gonna go pretty quick. It's gonna go quick into that. Yeah. We have a volunteer that wants to be kicked. All right. Oh, okay. So, man, promise not to hurt you. So, as Mr. Nelson was saying earlier, that one of the things that will happen is you'll kind of feel you've lost a little bit of control out of your kicks. And so what will happen is, like, even if you have a good game plan, I'm going to do my back leg ground kick, I'm going to do a back punch, front punch. And what may happen is I've done my ground kick and I've landed here. Okay, this sets me up perfectly for my side kick. And so that's why sometimes we have these practices, is that you've learned a combination. Sometimes it doesn't always work out. But sometimes whenever you mess up, you'll learn something kind of cool. Okay? I mean, this one's got a lot of reach. I'm going to get a lot of reach with my round kick and immediately into my second. And both of these can be pretty fast. I was doing sparring. Once you've got that momentum going, it's pretty easy to kind of like use that momentum to get to the rest of that combination.
Yeah.
Whew. All right. Is there any comments or questions?
Gotta practice those.
Yeah, practice. Yeah. Kind of sad that this unit's over. We may do another combination unit sometime soon. The combination units are a lot of fun. Okay. And then we did 2 rotations this last time. So we had to learn the combinations, then we got to break them down, find out how they work, why they work. Whew. All right, let's bow out. We follow the 5 parts: faith, respect, perseverance, patience, and humility.
That's instructor.
Bow to intermediate level students, beginner students, and everybody everybody at home. Basic training is dismissed.